Hey there, everybody. First Alert Meteorologist Keith Gibson with you on this Sunday. Hopefully you've had a good Easter holiday weekend, and we will talk about the latest. We will talk about the latest forecast for the rain tonight, and also a look ahead at the coming NFL draft. Speaking of the NFL draft, let's go ahead and check out a live view of Lambeau Field from Green Bay. It is all lit up like a football Sunday around here. A lot of stuff happening this week, and we will get into everything in just the next few minutes. So just bear with me, and we will get into our discussion here. Great to see you on our Sunday evening. The latest look at First Alert Viper Max as of 8 o'clock. We have the steadiest rain north and west of the Fox Valley, and it looks like this is where it will be in the near term up in here. We have a bit of a lull that has moved on into the valley, the lakeshore, but there is some additional rain back to the west. Should also mention, if you have your device, you can also give me a question or a comment here on our Facebook stream. Great to have you here tonight, also on our news app and our website as well. So that's a view of our local radar. Let's zoom out and show you what's going on down to our southwest. There's actually a very strong line of storms. This goes from near Dubuque, Iowa to the Quad Cities down to western parts of Illinois. There have been some weather watches and warnings down here still in play right now, a lot of lightning. Now, this is going to lose its punch as it continues lifting into Wisconsin, so we don't expect severe weather here. But there could be a few rumbles of thunder, a few lightning flashes, definitely some downpours as this swirls our way. And then there's going to be some lingering activity later tonight and tomorrow with this energy back down towards Kansas City. So that is what is coming our way. The rain so far today, very lackluster, I could say. Generally less than a tenth of an inch of rain here. We may have some steadier downpours later on this evening and tonight, but this line goes all the way down into Texas, a pretty big storm system moving through the country. These are the severe weather reports over the last 12 hours, flooding, wind damage, some hail. Not really a lot of tornadoes reported today, but the bullseye down towards Missouri. So that is what has been happening today. These are rainfall totals since midnight. Really not a lot of spectacular rainfall here across northeastern Wisconsin so far. Wausau has had about a half inch. Generally speaking, for us locally, about a tenth of an inch of rain or less, or zero. Some of you have had very little or no rainfall so far today. Now, we still think there is a chance for another quarter of an inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain here, perhaps a little bit more between the rest of tonight and tomorrow. The latest data is skewing the higher totals north and west of the Fox Valley into the North Woods. We've got that lull that kicked on into the valley, the lakeshore, so we still expect some rain here later tonight, but as far as significant heavy rainfall from the valley to the lakeshore, it is looking more and more unlikely at this time, but there will be some sizable totals of heavy rain back to the northwest. That is the latest trend as of 8 o'clock on our Sunday evening. Trends can change, but that is how it's been going. Wind gusts right now, not too terribly bad, about 24, 25 here in the Fox Cities and Oshkosh. I do expect these winds to increase as a whole this evening and into the overnight hours, where we could have some wind gusts that may be 30 to 40 miles per hour. And these are generally easterly winds, and then our winds become more southwesterly, westerly, and northwesterly tomorrow, and still quite gusty. We could have some wind gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour again on the backside of the area of low pressure moving on through. So right now, temperatures are mainly in the 40s across our region. There are a few upper 30s. That's where we stand right now. I do want to give you a look ahead at the NFL draft. We have tens of thousands of people gathering in Green Bay this week. I just got my registration done on the NFL One Pass to get me into the draft later this week. I'm really excited. I'm sure many of you are as well. Now, Thursday, day one, we will have a chance for some showers here. It doesn't look like an all-day rain, so we'll see how things go, but we can't totally rule out some rain at this point. We may dry things out a little bit or put more showers back in later this week, but it looks like Thursday would be the favored day during the draft experience hoopla that we would have some showers around here. Temperatures are actually forecast to be in the 60s here during the afternoon on Thursday, falling back into the 50s during the actual draft taking place there at the stage just after 7 o'clock. So that is day one. This is day two. It looks like we may have a few showers Friday morning, some could linger into the early afternoon. Clouds are expected to clear out a little bit, thin out. Going into the afternoon, I think we'll be back into the lower 60s and falling back into the 50s for Friday evening. Should be pretty good right there. And for day 3 on Saturday, the latest data suggests that will be mostly sunny. Some cool breezes early. We'll start out in the 40s. The draft experience opens up a little bit earlier, about 9 o'clock on Saturday, and the draft will conclude about 6 o'clock with temperatures primarily in the 50s with a lot of sunshine on our day Saturday. So we're looking pretty good right there. And, we've been talking about the draft for a long time, and we will have no snow, no significant horrible weather, it would appear, but the chance for some showers at some point Thursday and the Thursday night. Overall, not too bad. And your Wednesday is actually looking really good. Temperatures well into the 60s. We'll show you that 7-day coming out. So predictor doing a pretty good job with the overall weather depiction right now. It's a little bit breezy. We've got some showers north and west. Let me advance this and show you about 11 o'clock. We'll have some of this additional moisture coming our way. And this is about 2 a.m. There could be some thunder and lightning in this, but some downpours for sure across the region. But notice how the heavier amounts of more intense rain likely north and maybe northeast by that point in time. This is 7 o'clock in the morning. Areas north and west of the Fox Valley most likely will have the most significant widespread rain, but we all could have some chances for some showers here Monday morning. Still will be breezy, mostly cloudy skies all day long Monday. Our odds of rain will decrease during the course of the day. Breezes will continue during the afternoon. And we'll clear out going into tomorrow night, and then the clouds return quickly Tuesday. There is a chance for some showers around here on Tuesday. It doesn't look like a major ordeal at this point, but the wind will be much lighter, and we should be back into the 50s away from Lake Michigan. It is worth noting that there could be a few showers or storms that pop down here in southern Wisconsin, Iowa, Illinois. The most recent model guidance is taking this south of the Wisconsin state line, but the Storm Prediction Center did put parts of Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa in a level 1 severe weather risk for Tuesday for some isolated hail or wind, but I don't really think that's going to be a major concern for us here in northeastern Wisconsin right now, but we will continue to monitor. Odds are that will stay to our south. Now Thursday, day 1 of the draft, well, we're glossing over Wednesday, but Wednesday is going to be partly cloudy, temperatures in the 60s, more on that in just a split second. But Thursday is going to be the first day of the draft, and there could be a few showers around in the morning and afternoon. I would say that the trend today, at least this afternoon, is for less concentrated rain here in northeastern Wisconsin during the day, during the draft on Thursday. There could be some steadier rain back to the west here, but it's a close call. It's going to be a mild type day for us with temperatures in the 60s. But there could be some showery type weather here. This is Friday morning. Again, some of that rain could linger in the region for the first part of our Friday. So if you're heading to the draft experience and the actual draft in the evening on Friday, things should be clearing up, we suspect, in the afternoon. So that's a good trend we have for the second day of the draft right there. And high pressure is coming in for Saturday, and it looks like we are going to be mostly sunny all day long Saturday. And then going into next Sunday, we'll be waiting for our next weather maker to come on in for the following week. But looks like the coming weekend is shaping up to be pretty good. All right, your forecast for tonight, some 40s in the valley and around 40 at the lakeshore tonight. Some 30s already developing across parts of the area as well. So upper 30s, low 40s, basically where we are right now. Tomorrow, 40s to low 50s. Some of us will briefly spike into the low 50s. Sometime during the morning, we think, from the valley to the lakeshore and south, and then we'll all cool back down into the 40s as we get those westerly and northwesterly winds to develop around here. So here's that 7-day, and Mother Nature is a fan of the draft in Green Bay. No blizzard, no snow, and we are actually looking at some really good weather on Wednesday, 67 degrees. It's worth noting that we will have Bay Beach Amusement Park opening up in Green Bay Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, a special early opening for the draft, and things should be pretty good. If you're not going to the draft, just take part in all the other festivities happening around here, one of which will be Bay Beach, and Wednesday looking good. Thursday, 64 for a high in Green Bay. Some of us could be a little bit warmer than that, So this is pretty nice. The average high right now is 56, and we will be trending up to 10 degrees above average for Thursday. Maybe a little bit humid there as well. 50s at the lakeshore. So definitely a nice little taste of spring after some of the windy and cold and snowy weather we've had this spring. So that is our Thursday. Friday, 61 degrees, so still some 60s in the Valley, Green Bay, some 50s around too. But that rain chance likely in the morning, some better weather in the afternoon. And let's talk about your Saturday, mostly sunny, 59. Some of you could fall short of that next Saturday. Let's just say around 50 at the lakeshore, upper 50s to around 60 inland. A lot of 50s though. And not too bad. So that is what we are looking at for the NFL draft. After all of this talk, all of this planning, we finally have a really good handle on the weather depiction going into draft week. So that's where we are headed here for the next 7 days. And hopefully you can take advantage of the good weather we're having, draft or not, if you're going. If not, enjoy whatever you are going to do. I know I have to get some yard work done at some point later on in the week and get ready to put some of that rubbish up on the street and get it ready to be picked up. But we finally, I think we're done with snow in Green Bay. There are some signs that there still could be some snow around the region, especially across the far north tomorrow morning into the UP. But we're winding down winter, and we're now getting into spring, something that we've waited the entire year so far, right, to finally get some good weather around here. So that's where we're headed for the next week. I hope you had a great Easter weekend. And join me for the latest weather story and radar look here on Action 2 News at 10 o'clock. If not, you know the forecast now. We give you early heads up. You make it a great week ahead. Have a good night.